Hello, it's the Skeleton Bones, and this is the Infinity Evolved Reloaded mod pack. First thing I should do now that I am here in the world, we marked this location yesterday. I'm gonna be moving everything from here to this location. It is a nice scenic location. It's got this nice lake, and also we got a path to the ocean, to the open waters. That is why I chose that location rather than staying here. And also there is this cave over here. I don't really like to build on top of an open chasm. But before going there, moving all of our stuff, I need to go quickly towards this roofed forest and get a couple of saplings of dark oak wood. We are not doing bad on the food department anymore. You usually go for that drying rack for your first source of food, like first substantial, like first actual source of food, not just eating berries, which give almost no saturation compared to this one. The inventory space still is a concern. And also I wonder, what are these? What are these used for? Some witchery stuff. Don't really know, not really sure about that. We are gonna get into that sooner or later. We're gonna have to get into that, because going through witchery stuff, well, I guess bewitchment, now it's called bewitchment, is one of the quests. And at least we are planning, well, I guess I am planning to complete the entirety of the quest book. This version so far, at least so far, this version is definitely superior to that one. The fact, it's just a newer version. If you have been playing modded Minecraft for a while now, like I started playing modded Minecraft a couple of years ago, and I've played through the original mod pack, the Infinity Evolved, I don't know, maybe 5 times. So it is definitely a breath of fresh air. Well, now that I think of it, this might be a nice spot as well. And it is also closer, well, whatever. We got over that in the last episode. I no longer want to be in the proximity of magical forest biome, even though it might be beneficial when we start the Thorncraft questing. Because the magical forest, the Thorncraft magical forest, has a bigger amount of V or Vis, whatever it's pronounced. And it might be beneficial, but also I'm not really sure how it works. I think that you can artificially increase the amount of V in a certain chunk. Well, 14 saplings is definitely gonna be enough for us, so let's just go back. But before doing that, let's grab this clay. And why did I go for the dark oak wood, even though we have those big ass trees over there? It is just that it is easier to chop down this dark oak wood rather than trying to climb all the way up to those trees with this axe that we have currently. And it's not gonna be soon. I don't think that it is gonna be soon that we are gonna be able to get the lumber axe from Tinker's Construct. So that is why, and especially since this roofed forest was not that far away. We still have some liquids in this smelter. Yeah, well, I guess let's cast it out so that we do not lose this aluminum brass. Even though it's not really that expensive of a material, I would still like to keep it if I can. We will not have enough space in our inventory to grab everything, but still. And this pickaxe is definitely better, works out better than the flint pickaxe that we had. It definitely feels like the original mod pack. Oh yeah, right, I have these boots on me. Yeah, this is a very nice spot to build a base. You can see that there is a little bit of a lake over here, very beautiful. So we could set up a botania stuff, or I don't know, witchery stuff over here, because witchery mod requires a lot of nature around it. So we might as well use this spot for that. Absolutely stunning view over here to this little lake, but it is not an ocean. We still have some foliage over there on the horizon. It's not like if it was an ocean shore, it would have been worse than just having this kind of terrain, because, well, let me show you. If it was just an ocean shore, the horizon, like the horizon would have been just kind of boring, plain, and having this foliage on the horizon kind of adds to this atmosphere. I don't know, it really is a scenic place. You see that? those heals over there. But I digress. We need to focus on building. Well, first of all, of course, we need to get rid of these trees. What was that? Why did we get this red orchid from just breaking a grass? Is it normal? I'm not really sure about. That is unsettling. Why do I have these guys over here stalking me? Wait, he has he has heart particles. I know that this guy is a vampire. It might be not what I think. He craves the blood. Yeah, they love that stuff. But too bad for him though, we are already dead. I mean, we are skeletons, so he's clueless. Now that I think of it, since we are making the graveyard themed base, and also there is the vampirism mod in this mod pack, I wonder if there is a casket that you can sleep in, because, well, everyone knows that vampires sleep in caskets. Is it? No, well, I've tried it. There was an attempt. There is no casket in this mod pack. It would have been cool, though. And also, we could probably befriend one of those vampires and have one of them living in our base. But I'm getting too ahead of things. We are still just very early in the pack. Oh yeah, it is a hardcore mode, so I do really have to be careful about this now that I think of it. It is gonna take a while, but building a comprehensive structure to use as your base early in the game is very worth it. Oh yeah, it's the new forestry. You cannot just break the beehives without any repercussions. The bees will attack you. I kind of missed that primitive clock that we had in Awakening Classic mod pack. We could at least tell if it was the nighttime or daytime, or if it is close to nighttime. Alright. Oh no. I just stop. No, he definitely craves my blood. Gotta stay away from that guy. I wonder why do they not burn in the sunlight? Oh, they do. Alright, we didn't even have to deal with them. It sorted itself out. So how far do I need to remove these trees? I kind of wish that somebody updated the Stoneblock 2 mod pack as well. One of my favorite mod packs also. Unlike Infinity Evolved, the Stoneblock 2 is a very fast-paced mod pack. That is something that I like about it. So I actually need to clear this junk. Oh, dude, this tall grass. And then as soon as I get this junk cleared out, I should just go down and mine for some materials, because I really don't have any building material except wood, of course, that I just mined out in a big amount. Alright, we got everything pretty much. We got the torches, we got the food, the tools. I'm not gonna mine anywhere near my base. One thing that I do not like to do is I do not like ruining the landscape. There are so many beautiful spots in this biome. I kinda like this biome in particular, the temperate rainforest. Just the color scheme, I guess, and these trees that make it look so beautiful. Although the terrain itself is not the most convenient to build on. Well, I think that it is far enough away from the base. I might as well just start digging right here. Not only that I will get some ores from this mining trip, but also building materials, which is even more important at this stage. Well, the most important ore that I'm looking for is the gold and some diamonds. It was 1.7 again, like a lot of stuff, that I know about this pack are applicable to 1.7 version, so I am not sure if it works exactly the same way in this version of mod pack, but in version 1.7 of this mod pack, the mining dimension did not spawn any monsters. And since we are playing in hardcore, I kind of want to get into that mining dimension to get all of my ores without having to worry about monsters. It's just that I'm not sure if it is still the case in this version. It probably is the case. Alright, we already got the diamonds. And I am at Y level 14. I'm not gonna mine this out. I'm gonna keep going, looking for some lapis lazuli or get some of that fortune on my pickaxe and then come back to these.
2 hours later.
Finally, we got some lapis. Hopefully we can upgrade our tools to at least fortune 2. Only 9 pieces of lapis out of those 2 ores. Let's just go back to the base then. Do some building. It is gonna take a while to figure out the layout. Building early game, it takes quite an effort compared to building in the late game or mid game where you do have a jetpack already, at least a jetpack. The most important part is try and not overdo this, first of all, so that we are not wasting too much time on this. And second of all, it's just so that it doesn't look too overcomplicated. I mean, too over-engineered structures, they do not look as good as just simple structures. Sometimes the simplicity is the key, but it kind of does look over-engineered. It looks pretty simple, but also very aesthetic as far as the early game materials go. It's always nice to hear feedback while you're doing some creative work. I'm just gonna need to figure out what I'm gonna cap this pillar with. Is it gonna be just a polished andesite block? I am gonna remove this, place a torch here, and then just cap it like this. It should just work out. Yeah, I think it will work. It doesn't really serve much purpose, that torch. You can see that it doesn't really light up too much area beneath it. It just serves the aesthetic purpose. Well, you should have seen my Enigmatica 2 base. We also were playing with Twitch viewers, and then we have built the base using just cobblestone, and we even used the dirt for the walls, and that actually ended up looking quite well. I mean, I hate to brag, but it really did look nice. And that vine, it just adds to this entire build. This actually looks more like a fort than a graveyard, but I guess it is a special kind of graveyard for very important persons. I do not think that the monsters could climb these vines, so we should be safe. Yeah, even if they can climb the vines, we still should be safe because there is pretty much nowhere to go. Anyway, what should we do about the crypt building? The main purpose of this crypt build is gonna be to serve as an entrance to the main base. Our base, the main base, where we are gonna keep all of our machinery in, is gonna be under the ground. That is the idea about it. We're still gonna have the farms on the outside, but yeah, the main part of the base is gonna be underground. Oh, was that? Just for a second, a sunflower appeared over there. It happened again. What the hell? That's pretty much it. I am gonna keep this dirt over here, just like as if it was the structure is kind of unkempt. It's not like well, you know what I mean. As if this structure is kind of ran down. Here lies Squidward. Now that I think of it, I shouldn't have filled this in with gravel. I just need the floor level to be one block below, so that we can actually see the decoration on this pillar, the bottom part. We're gonna disturb this Squidward's grave. I'm gonna rebuild it, do not worry. In fact, I am gonna rebuild it right now. I am gonna keep this grass over here. I kind of want to retain this rugged look, as if it has been abandoned long ago by living people, and the only inhabitants here are, well, pretty much me, and then this little fella, but he doesn't really like to talk a lot. But now, these doors are gonna have to do. Actually, they don't look too bad, they actually look very... they fit this aesthetic of this crypt stuff with the golden doorknobs and all. Yeah, they do fit this aesthetic quite well. Sorry, this entire episode is gonna have to be a building episode. Building stuff in Minecraft takes a while, but then as soon as we finish this build, at least we will not have to leave like bums. I know, just out in the forest or in a field. I think this is the much better way to play Minecraft, but of course you don't have to do this. I really do not like how this looks. Yeah, much better. What? Where did my scaffoldings go? I heard them popping off, but I did not see them. It's just the specifics of building around the walls. It always happens when you build and also having the walls around. It's an ancient bug that the Minecraft had since forever. So where did my blocks go? Who could ever tell? They probably got launched in that direction now, so let me just check, because I need those blocks. No, there's no... Where's my blocks? Seriously? They are gonna rob me of my andesite blocks. So that is that. That is the entrance to the crypt, to the main building. Yeah, there is no easy way to solve that problem. The monsters being able to get in. Let's just get another look from above. See if we can figure something out. Let's just see how it looks from a distance. Well, it looks very inconspicuous. That is the look that I was going for anyway. I just need to replace these walls with full blocks. I'm not exactly sure on the pattern. It doesn't look quite right. I do not really have a lot of options when it comes to block variety. Well, it doesn't look great, but it is better than just having a plain wall. We will have to replace this with something, and I think I know of a block that we might use for this purpose. Something like this. We could even replace this middle block with something else. Something like that. Yeah, I think it doesn't look bad. Then the stairs. Like this, as it as if it is supporting the beam. It doesn't matter that these pillars look different, they are supposed to, because these are the entrance ensemble, so they are supposed to be the different kind of pillars. Sorry. Sorry, I blew my nose right into the microphone. It's not gonna happen again, sorry. Is it because of the hot weather? I get this, like my nose is completely clogged up. Kind of irritating. But well, something that I have to deal with. I should, instead of using these stairs, I should just use some kind of a pillar material, which is, well, mostly it is the concrete, but since I do not have concrete blocks available to me this early, I'm just gonna use wood pillars for that. And then that means these need to go. Yeah, the building keeps improving. And that vine, I'm gonna keep it there. It just adds to the atmosphere. Alright, that's it. That's how it is gonna look like from the front. I would say it doesn't look half bad. I do like incorporating my builds into terrain. That is why I'm not gonna get rid of most of the blocks surrounding this base, like the trees and stuff. I kinda like to keep the entire terrain and also surroundings, the foliage intact. Just need to make sure that it is not accessible for monsters from any side. Well, we are out of cobblestone. Yeah, this is exactly what I was talking about when I was telling you about the problems that you could encounter in expert mod packs early game. Alright, let's just try and replace some of these walls with fences. It actually looks a bit better. Is that difference in colors? Alright, this seems like a final version that I'm gonna go with. Well, we do not really have a lot of cobblestone though. Except we did. We just ended up losing it all because of that wall mechanics. So, let's just start mining some cobblestone here. Since I am gonna mine this anyway. Yeah, now this is something else. Kind of looks like one of those brutalism type buildings. I wasn't going for that, but that's what we got, so we are gonna roll with it. Even though we are safe inside this enclosure, it is still unknown to me what kind of shenanigans the vampires are up to. They might be able to teleport through walls. If I know anything about vampires, is that they can teleport through walls. They also have laser vision, or was it not vampires? It doesn't really look that bad. Like, I was looking down upon cobblestone when I was like just starting with this game, Minecraft, because like you've seen a lot of buildings, early game buildings that people do, and they usually do it with cobblestone or dirt. But then again, it's not the material itself, it's how you use it. Is that the saying? So yeah, you should reconsider your views on cobblestone. Well, if it fits your theme, it definitely does fit this theme, being the old abandoned crypt stuff, graveyard, but I wouldn't build my high-tech lab with cobblestone, I don't think. But I might. We need to start making the progress on the quest book. Otherwise, this mod pack could get stale. I personally do not mind spending a lot of time building. It is something that I like about Minecraft, the building aspect. But I know how it is. It might be kind of boring to watch somebody building stuff, and especially since this builder does not even have the materials and spends most of the time talking about how he's gonna build rather than actually building stuff. So this is the little staging area, and now I'm gonna dig out the staircase that is gonna lead down, and basically this little room is gonna be the staging area for the early game. Well, as that, Let's just move our bed. Wait, we do not have a bed. Yeah, definitely looks better. So that's gonna be the overgrown area. It looks like this would be a nice spot for a little oak tree. I am hoping for one of these bigger trees. One way to trigger the growth of a bigger oak tree, I think, is placing a couple of blocks right beside the sapling. So that way it will try to grow a bigger tree. Oh, what? I didn't know that these vines spread like this. Seriously? What the hell? It wasn't supposed to be like this. So what if I 1, 2, 3, 4? I kind of want to make this screenshot and I'm gonna be off. Oh yeah, that is exactly what I was hoping for. The big ass oak tree. Definitely looks better. More lively. So let me just take a screenshot of this. That is gonna be it for this episode. If you want to join the Skeleton Bones gang, just follow the Twitch channel or subscribe on YouTube, like and share, and I'm gonna see you in the next episode. Bye.
Just go